This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Transformers: Rise of the Darkspark. I don't know why I had a bit of a glitch there for a second when I was starting my intro. I was like, Anyway, in the last episode, the Decepticons continued through Cybertron, chasing down the Autobots and trying to get to Megatron. And well, one step closer. Let's continue. Let's meet with our.
Better late than never. Cut the chatter Combaticons and combine into Bruticus.
Bruticus? What the heck is a Bruticus?
Bruticus online.
That sounds like something like from like an old Roman tale. The tale of Bruticus. Yes.
No mercy, Bruticus. Bring down the bridges.
Yeah, still pretty cool to get to play as a big old Decepticon. I'm not familiar with all the big merged characters, I'll admit. So. Alright, let's destroy the bridges. I just want to destroy this stuff while we're here. Anyway, alright, let's see. So can we just mail? Let's see. RB. What does that do? Okay, that gives us a shockwave ability. Ooh, our shield is the helicopter blade. That's pretty cool. Coming through. Ooh. Oh, it's called Explosive Path. Gotcha. I assume we don't have a gun option. Oh, we do. Oh, it's a flamethrower. Spaceballs, the flamethrower. The kids love this one. And you get infinite, what's the word? Oh wow, we can just go through the level now. So you get infinite flamethrower, for example. Now I'll just bash it. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can destroy that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Whoa! I didn't think Bruticus could actually be damaged. Well, he can be damaged, but he's alright. Bruticus, fetch me my slippers. Yes. Nice. That's man, it takes forever to restore the flamethrower, or it can't be. Or you have to use it up. One of the two. Oh, okay, there we go. Nice. No, we've only got so if we destroy that into the bridge, that should be enough, right? Now let's get over there and destroy that. No! No one gets out of here alive. Destroyed everything out. Well, at least I got one of the. Whoops. Sorry. At least I got one of them completed. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I hope there's more scenes like this in the game. I assume we're still got quite a bit to go. I mean, we're only on chapter 6, so I doubt the game's that short. Then again, I'm guessing this game is in that like 6 to 10 hour range. I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. Usually, most action games are about that thing before they start getting 250 constructions. Okay, it takes a lot to destroy these big dudes. Destroy 5 Titans. Titans! Da 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 da. Or however the music from Attack on Titan goes. Uh-oh, this ain't good. Gonna find a spot to no. Come on, heal up. Okay, or not heal up. You know what? Gotta find a I am not getting that. Let's say I'm getting kind of a bit whelmed over here. Let's see, is there any? I know I busted those things that had healing, but I didn't think I auto-grabbed any of them. Maybe I did by accident. that's not good. That's the case. Oops. Well, I thought those were considered part of the, you know, they destroy the things type of scenario. You know what I mean? Where I need to destroy them to get the challenge or something like that. Ooh! Man, for some reason I just can't get enough of their screeches. You know? Ooh! And catch. Wait, why would Autobots be afraid of being caught on fire? Aren't they metal? Well, maybe it's the heat that's just so intense. That's that could go through metal or something like that. Kill some more Titans. I've actually only watched like a couple episodes of Attack on Titan. I'm actually not familiar with.
Destroy them all.
Alright, Shockwave, calm down. From what I've heard it's pretty decent the first season, but I've heard the second season isn't as good. Although I could be wrong. I mean, that's just what people have said. So anyway, we're here to talk about Transformers, not Japanese anime. Although, I mean, Transformers technically. Ooh, we got the bronze box for that. Thank you. No! Man, how long are we gonna have to like fight these guys? I mean, I'm in the general area. It's fine. You know.
Somebody ordered an army?
Wait, what? Did you hear that? Someone order an army? What? Yeah. God, how many more guys do we have to fight with this little thing? Instant death. Oh, we can keep racking up certain mini challenges. That's neat. To get more boxes and stuff like that. God, how much more are we gonna do here? I'm kind of ready to continue on with the game now. I mean, this is cool and all, but I think it's running a bit of its course. If you know what I'm kept my meaning. Oh, is that supposed to be Bruticus talking when I attack multiple? Okay, now we're done. Yeesh. I mean, not that I didn't enjoy that. It's just I think it went on a little long. You know? Well, okay, I wouldn't mind it going on longer. It's just we were doing the same thing multiple times. Oh, finally found a heal. Anyway, Bruticus, you're done. Go back to Rome or wherever you're from. Bruticus, fetch me a pomegranate.
One big blast coming up.
Bruticus is unstoppable. Look what Bruticus finds.
Cliff jumper!
Stand down now, or else.
Autobots, hold your fire. Shockwave, you got what you want, dig? You won! We stopped shooting, so let Cliff Jumper go! Optimus.
I read you, Jazz. What is the situation?
We screwed up. They made it into K-On with the Dark Spot. And Cliff Jumper.
Then we will get them back.
Man, these chapters have been showing the Autobots failing pretty spectacularly for the most part, despite their efforts. But it is a two-part story where we play as like Autobots in some chapters and Decepticons in others. So usually if you're playing a chapter, usually it means your side's kind of winning or doing some things that the success, because you don't want to play one side and then you just lose all the time, you know. That get kind of boring. So, back to the Autobots.
Megatron's fortress.
Yeah, he always was modest.
This road will take us to a side entrance. Once inside, we find and destroy the Dark Spark.
And Cliff Jumper?
We will do everything we can for Cliffjumper. With luck, he is still alive.
Long time since we've seen any luck, Optimus.
Then we are long overdue.
Ah, Jazz, the questionable Autobot who people think he's a stereotype of, well, let's just say, certain human folks, you know, so, I kind of remember that from... Didn't he get killed in the first movie, though, or something like that? Or was it the second movie got ripped apart? Something like that, I don't know. Was Jazz even... I don't think Jazz was in the cartoon originally, was he?
Take them down.
Okay. Haha. Like, come on. Come over. There we go. Uh-oh, now I'm gonna die. Optimus, what are you doing? You're running into gunfire. He's like, but I gotta get a challenge. It's telling me to do it. I can't do it, Peter Cullen, so... I mean, if I really wanted to, like, get a voice modulator for my voice, I guess I could, but I'm too lazy to do that. Alright, let's do it again. Sorry about that, folks. I wonder if you get to... I think you actually get to keep, despite checkpointing, I think you do get to keep certain... Hey, are we doing a racing game now? Yeah, I don't remember Jazz being the original group in the cartoon, but maybe he's the guy they added later or something like that. Because I thought the writers of the movie didn't at least do some research when writing their scripts for this movie, you know, that like they had to at least be aware of, like, you had to be aware of some actual characters from the show. Did we do it? Or no, we just got the script and sold it. Boom! Okay, so certain, it looks like certain ones are kept, like certain challenges are kept from and added, but then there's others that like get reset when you die. I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna try to run over one more dude. Ah man, come on, Jazz. What? Let me run you over. Come on! Before I die. No! Okay. Ah! Almost died there.
No alarm. We still quiet as the night, baby.
Really? Is he like Jazz? Is he like smooth Jazz?
I've been thinking.
Yes, Jazz?
Okay.
Cybertron is dead and we're leaving. Why not just let Megatron keep his new toy?
The arc is not yet finished. If Megatron gains control of the Darkspark now, Iacon will fall long before the arc is ready, and all hope will be lost.
Well, when you put it that way, let's get it done.
This must take place in the past, like before they arrive on Earth, because they still... I was about to say, I thought they left Cybertron because they needed like new places to live, because Cybertron had basically was, well, I don't think it was dying from anything like big. I think it was just the war between the Decepticons and the Autobots was just so intense that it was like, what's that one for? Oh, drove so long on vehicle mode. Gotcha. Alright. That shows that Optimus isn't a fan of killing, but he's like, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, man. That's why we love Optimus Prime.
I could use a dead pack, but it might cause a fuss.
Quit trying to be so smooth, Jazz. Seriously. We're fighting a war here. Anyway. Alright, what do you mean, dead pack? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Gotta use Optimus's impressive strength. Actually, is Optimus the strongest Autobot? Like, just in pure strength?
Shoot the vents.
What? I mean, okay. Shoot to kill? No, just shoot the vents. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, I think... Oh, well, I mean, other than like transformed units, like groups that transform into a bigger robot, you know what I mean? Like,
stay focused.
Roger that.
I mean,
well, we're inside.
Then let's rescue Cliffjumper and take back the Darkspark.
Yeah, I guess this is how the Darkspark gets to Earth, and then we get to Lockjaw. So as soon as we finish the history part of the game, then we'll go back to when Lockjaw has gotten the spark. So I'm surprised with how long the chapters of the history of before the Darkspark goes to Earth have been as long. Not that I'm gonna connect capacitor shield. What's that do? Oh, that's cool. That, although I think that's from the movie. I don't think he had that originally. Hey, he's going all Captain America-ish, except he's not actually shooting the shield.
I don't hear any alarms. I guess those turrets are just here to shoot up scrappers.
Even Megatron was content with pests.
Pretty sure that's how he sees us.
Oh yeah, I guess he does. Now I want to know is like a game about a story about who's. That voice sounds familiar.
So why did you get put on recycling duty?
Because I happened to be nearby when you screwed up, skid plate.
Huh. That voice sounds familiar. But anyway, isn't it onto... Yeah.
Prime, lock down the area.
It's Prime or A Prime. Because they say Primes are the leaders of the Autobots. That's always... And I assume Prime is more of a title than an actual last name. Than anything. So that's probably why most people call him Optimus half the time, because Prime is just his title. I think there actually is a comic issue where Optimus becomes a Prime. Like I said, I'm not as familiar with the comics, but then because it was the show, then the toys, because the show was made to sell toys, so they made the toys after the show, and then it was comic books, and so forth. I think they've even had the Transformers go up against like DC characters and Marvel characters before, if I remember correctly.
So that didn't work. How was I to know that they updated the passcodes to the armory? But sure, you could see how Fortune itself had to conspire to thwart my design.
Shoot back with the head.
The execution? Just so. The failure, obviously no fault of mine. But no. Silver split energon? Well, one access hatch closes, another opens. Yes, there is another way. Oh, you will love this. How delightful.
There's a ton of turrets out here, Optimus. We ain't going this way until they're deactivated.
I'm gonna turn
Alright, turrets.
Autobots are closing in.
Probably gonna have to use shield action. Wait, did I?
Optimus won't see this coming.
Uh-oh. Oh, if you do certain attacks, they get automatically.
Do your worst, you little.
Although it looks like Peter didn't do a whole lot of grunt voices for. He's probably isn't Peter pretty old by this point? Like Peter Cullen's like in his 70s or something like that, or mid-70s if I remember correctly. It makes sense that he only voices regular lines and he doesn't voice like grunts and stuff like that. That probably strains his voice too much to do or if he does grunts, they're very low key. You know? I wonder if Peter Cullen likes the fact that he's his most well-known voice is for Optimus. I don't know. I mean, there's probably. I think Rob Paulson has talked to him before, if I remember correctly.
This should override the lockdown and turrets.
Destruction. That's the way to go.
Those turrets have stopped singing.
Singing? What? Jazz, is your thing all about music and stuff like that? I mean, you are called Jazz, I guess. Still.
This will make no difference.
Actually, did they ever introduce the female Autobots in the, or Decepticons in the movies? I don't think they did, weirdly enough. You think they would have? Because I know they weren't. There was only like, I remember back in the early days of. Oh crap! Okay, we need to put on a shield, otherwise we're gonna. Optimus is about to die. Optimus needs food badly, or energon. Remember when Energon cubes were a thing in the Transformers series, where they were always trying to go after those every episode or something like that? Yeah, me too. Anyway, but yeah, there was like, I remember the original Generation 1. They only had one female Autobot. I forgot her name because she was basically a girl character, and that's all she was. I think later on they've been adding newer and newer Autobots of. Although it is kind of weird. I've always had this weird idea about male and female robots in general. Like, I'm like, what's the point? They're robots. They're not human. Why even offer male or female variations on that? But, you know, humans are, you know, we have to design something around based off what we know in our mentality, even though despite the fact that robot probably wouldn't give itself a male or female connotation, they would just be robots and that's it. But then again, these guys, I mean, I'm overthinking a show based off kids' toys, you know, so I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just one of those things I always thought was odd.
But this one's gotta be in the top 5. I mean, infiltrating Coquillard.
It is only one more step on the path to freeing all Cybertronians from Megatron's tyranny.
True. But this is classic. Hold up. I'm starting to sound like Cuff with his war story. Recycling unit, come in. What's happening down there?
Okay. Well, anyway, looks like the Autobots, with the lead of Optimus, are trying to take the offensive to stop Megatron from getting the Dark Spark and to save Sideswipe? Not Sideswipe. Is it Sideswipe? Man, I'm already forgetting names already. But either way, we have to save our fellow Autobot. Can we do it? Well, obviously they do, because isn't later in the future with... anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.